Hello everybody, it's TheMajikelOne and welcome back. So, last episode we created a decent path going around the town. Well, most of a decent path anyway, it's almost done. Everything's definitely a lot more, well, it's a lot easier to get around and it's a lot easier to find where everything is. So yeah, pretty happy with this. And what I started was the wall around the town in order to protect everybody. So this is what it's kind of be. I'm going to create a little entryway over here once I can. But this 2-high wall, or 3-high in some places, should keep out the majority of nasties and create us a safer place to live. And then I can light up the whole town and we'll end up with a safe place. And once we're all safe and all the villagers are safe and the mayor's safe, I can then look at taking over this island over here. And the island over there is where we're going to start digging down and creating our skyscraper. But in order to do that, I'm going to be sort of calling in a little bit of help. So if you follow some of my other YouTube videos, you may recognize some of the people who come along and give me a hand in creating this gorgeous creation. And some of them will also be, you can stay away. And some of them will also be, hopefully, if all goes well, moving in. But what we need to do before we start looking at completing too much of all of that is I'm just going to get rid of this creeper because otherwise he's going to threaten everything I have striven to create. What we need is resources. One thing I'm short on is stone and gravel. I've got a little bit of cobble there. I don't think I've got much else in the way of stone and gravel in my gear. I do have, however, a villager impacting my calm. Tell you what, it's nighttime. Things are always dangerous, more dangerous at night. So I'm going to go and sleep in my bed. You did notice, well, you might have noticed that, and it's raining. Hopefully now that it's day, the rain will stop. But yes, you may have noticed that I took wool from here in order to, well, basically just to make a bed, which was, good idea, bad idea. Right. Yeah, I was right. I don't have a lot in the way of anything. I've got a diamond pick, and I've got a broken pick, broken shovel. I think I need some sort of bin. Let's sort that out. Now these broken things, I might be able to attach. Something to, in order to. I forget what it is. I think it's cactus green. I think. Or it's something else. I'll have to look it up and remember. But if you attach something to some of these, it actually starts to repair itself. So self-repairing tools would be lovely. I've still got a diamond pick. Stone. Okay, let's see if I can at least grab a few bits of materials and see if I can make a couple of picks that'll last us through. Let's get rid of all that. And do that. So that's just a traditional stone pickaxe. Nothing hectic, nothing fancy. Something to get us through. I'm willing, if I can do that, then I could probably make some iron tools as well. As I've got the iron for it, why not? Bump. 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 Yeah, just standard tools. That's what I've been missing. Now I've actually got some broadsword and whatnot. Oh, let's just make another one, shall we? Cool. This means we can go on an epic digging adventure and start putting some of this stuff to good use. Not going to need that. Not going to need that. Actually, I've got enough there now, I think, to make a proper emerald. Don't need that. Don't need that. I've got carrots, wheat, gunpowder. I don't need all this dirt at the moment. I'm sure dirt will come in handy at some point, but I just don't need it right now. Flint, I don't need. Bluebells, I really don't need. All right, let's try and get some of this stuff down. Let's have a look here. Is it 4 that I need to put it in? No? Okay, I can't remember how to turn emerald shards into emeralds. I'll figure that out another time as well. I still love this Stardust. Right. So, digging. Digging indeed. Now, there's 2 bits of digging I need to do. Which one should I start on? I've got the digging on the island, which I could start marking things out, but I didn't really want to do that just yet. Let's why not? Why not? Let's do something a little bit more exciting, shall we? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take down everything on this island in a good square space, and then I'm going to mark out a big enough area so that we can actually figure out roughly how big this skyscraper is going to be. Horses are loud, man. Right, cool. Let's see if we can get all this working. Good. Tree capitate is doing exactly what it should do, which is always a good sign. Bop. Ooh, and apples. Always a happy byproduct. So I have been told by a wildman that I should do some redstone, which is something that I haven't done much of in my video series just yet. So my plan, once I've got the skyscraper beginnings built, once I've dug down the bedrock and whatnot, is to put a few redstone creations in there, things like some sliding double doors, and see if I can't make it, you know, a high-class technological skyscraper, as well as a fun place for celebs to move into. I wish to cut down all the things. See, this is progress. If anybody thinks I'm just deforesting the whole area, do not worry. I will be replanting. I will be making some form of tree grove thing at some point. Just at the moment, I need to clear all this out in order to make space. All right, this horse is getting on my nerves. He just wants out. Right, you have a way out then, Mr. Horse. Don't just neigh at me. Take my word for it. Okay, a couple more bits of trees, and then we can move on to leveling the ground. I'm going to try and leave some of this island intact if I can, if we've got enough space. Because then we'll be able to sort of... when the skyscraper pokes out from the ground, going straight up, it'll be surrounded by trees at the actual top. So I think that's kind of a cool idea. At least a little bit. I think I'm keeping maybe this level, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of, well, basically just digging. So let's fast forward through some of this. stardust. This will be useful.